What is up, YouTube fam? The day has arrived. Innova has produced a version of the Halo Pig, and we're gonna see all how she flies. Hope you guys are ready. But before we dive in, I have to ask, Bradley, how are you doing today? You having a good day?
So catch me if I fall.
We are out here at Shadow Lake Disc Golf Course, the place that we have come to review all pig challengers, things trying to replace the R-Pro Pig. And we have with us, we have a stock from last year, R-Pro Bradley Williams Pig, comparing to this year's Tour Series, the Halo Nexus Pig. Is it Halo? Yes. Is it a pig? Yeah, we're gonna see. Very, very curious how it's gonna feel out here. The sun is shining bright, which is really pretty wonderful because it's very cold outside. It's in the 30s as we're filming this. Anyone else find that like weird world of like last year I was in shorts filming a video, and then this week I am in like pants, I got leggings, I have a hoodie on underneath. Just can't seem to find any warmth, or at least consistent warmth. I guess that's what we should be looking for. We have these options out here. We're gonna play our little 9-hole loop, testing these out. 5 forehand holes, 4 backhand holes, or it's 5 and 4. I don't know, it goes one of the ways. Let's head over and talk about hand feel and flatness. All right, talking about hand feel. I know one of the big reasons that Ricky was a fan of the R-Pro plastic and the Color Glow was because he liked the grippiness and tackiness that came from that plastic blend. And I gotta agree with him. I think that it is pretty wonderful. If I have a gripe with R-Pro plastic, it is simply because it's a base plastic that it beats in too fast. As someone who uses pigs and uses them a lot, especially for that like overstable putt and approach slot, I look at something like a zone where someone's like, oh, I've had this zone in my bag for 2 years now and it's still pretty overstable. I am 100% confident that there is no R-Pro pig that has been in someone's bag for 2 years and is still flying as their overstable putt and approach option. While the R-Pro plastic has its perks of beating in, a great example is that me traveling up to Foundation every quarter last year, I was up there every few months, and I did not take the same pig up there for my overstable pig slot any of those trips, and they were only 3 months apart. What's nice about Halo Nexus is that because it's still a base plastic, we still have that grippiness and that tack to it, which is really nice. Now, I know for mine, this blue one has like a little bit of dome to it, but it's, I mean, minuscule. I've heard that the pink ones had a little more dome to them and that the orange ones had a little more dome to them. This initial run, they dropped in 4 colors, pink, blue, orange, and green. The Star Pigs have dome, the Gummy Champion Pigs have dome, my Blizzard Champion Pigs have dome. It seems like when they're running premium plastic or they're stepping away from R-Pro, it's really tough for them not to have dome in the pig, which could be part of what's slowing them down, but that's neither here nor there. Here we are, hole 1, 218 feet. R-Pro, once again, this is brand new. This has been chilling in a box, so she should fly pretty overstable. Another thing I really like about this course is another reason like why we come out here and test is even on a day like today, because this lake's right here, there's almost always wind coming off of it. So just how I expected a normal pig to fly. Let's see how the Halo flies. I'll put it on a much wider line. Okay, if it sat, it should be really good. If it got up and rolled, they like to do that on this hole. Neither of them really got up and rolled. R-Pro in a little bit more of a like death putt type situation. Let's see if we can drain first putt of the day. Bang, okay. Regular R-Pro in the basket for a birdie to go ahead and get us started. Let's jump to the other one. Woo, we getting fancy over here with the little transitions now, aren't we? Into a headwind uphill. Gotta give this thing a chance to float. It seems spooky on camera. Seemed real spooky for me because I skipped off the top of this and it went directly at the camera. We don't get the birdie, but easy par. I said I gotta give her a chance to get up that hill, and we did. Obviously, we've done several videos now comparing these like to each other, and like we have versus the Zone GT, we have the Gummy Champion Pig, we have the Star Pig. What do we call these? Like, I was thinking like the Pig Trials, the Porky something. Yeah, I don't know what a name for this is, because I know that while this is a step in the right direction, I doubt that it will be the last competitor stepping up. We got a tailwind, so things are going to fly more overstable. 200 feet on the money. Let's go forehand. That should skip up nicely. Absolutely parked. Even better. That was trying to skip real close. All right. Someone may have to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure at no point in any of these pig trials or anything that we've done, at no point have we gone into the third hole of the video and the new challenger been a hit. When it comes to Halo Nexus, once again, we have to understand, they gave us a Halo base plastic, and that's fine. They did give us Halo. And while some of us have been specific asking for a Halo star, they did give us Halo, which once again is a step in the right direction. The durability was always the thing we were calling to play, and this just skipped straight into a metal pole. No serious signs of dinkage or anything like that, so that's nice. Here we go, hole 5, 220 feet. Our pro still has the box. Got to get it up on that ledge, so got to give it some height, give it a chance to get up there. Big skip. It's not incredible, but it's good. It got up there. A little skip off the porch or the sidewalk. We're gonna try to get the Halo Nexus a little higher and see if we can't just dot it up. That does need to get the skip as well. In an effort to throw it higher, I kind of threw it straighter rather than on as much hyzer. So that's on me. Poor delivery. Wow. What? I wish I could tell you why now. I've putted with that Halo pig twice, that Halo Nexus pig twice, and both times it has absolutely soared out of my hand. All right, 3 backhands and a forehand so far, 230 feet uphill the whole way. That's short. Based on how well we've been putting with that one, it's got a good chance. Now see, that came out so much better. I think the Halo Nexus, I'm hitting cleaner on a backhand right now than I am the R Pro. Okay, there was that glide. And that was also glidey. Halo Nexus gets one back, 260 feet. I mean, ripping tail here. Ripping tail right to left. So the forehand is gonna be tough getting it to actually fight there. We're gonna give it a second, you know. Little rules tip, always take advantage of your full 30 seconds. Sometimes the wind may pick up, sometimes it may die down. You never know. Stay up. Oh, that's so rude, dude. So that's where the tailwind really not helping us there. I think that was a really good shot if this tailwind wasn't here, because you could tell it wanted to keep going and the tailwind just kind of kept it down. Advantage, our pro, simply because we can learn from our mistake. Lesson learned, adjustment made. Our pro's tapping in. He's getting the durability test real early. See, like I said, it's not out of it. What is nice about the Halo Nexus, real stiff as a board. Gummy Champs, for instance, felt like I was playing with an elevation disc. It was like crumbling and folding in your hands, which some people like, but I like the stiffness of this. I like the overstability of it so far. I'm enjoying this as an R Pro alternative. Here we are, hole 8 for the course. It is hole 6 for our video. We have turned the back 9, 244 feet. We're really kind of aiming over that basket that's over in the distance to the left. We're probably, like, realistically, if I was throwing a felon or a overstable fairway, I would aim it high over that and let it crash in. Because this is a putter and I'm throwing uphill 244 feet, they're brand new, so they're overstable, which is nice. Probably not gonna get that much movement left to right, which is something a lot of people can misconstrue, especially if I throw this high because I have to going uphill. The left to right move is not gonna be that much, so I'm probably gonna try to aim at some point in the middle of that bush, like the big bushy green area. More to the right than I wanted that line to be, but Still fine. That's much better. That's the line we wanted. Getting all of that with a brand new pig, very, very tough. Okay, so our pro not nearly as short as we thought it was gonna be. I mean, that is like, that's nice. But like we said, we wanted to push straight instead of being early right, which this is gonna show you. We're early right here. And so while we technically have a lane, and so now I kind of decide, do I want to go like here and do a little lean out putt, or do I putt through these stragglers and just try to ignore them, which I think is what I'm going to end up doing. I mean, that thing tried to skip out and then fell back in. Halo Nexus. If that was star plastic, that's slipperiness. I think she's sliding right out. Hole 7 for the video. Got 2 holes left after this. That's rude. I like that. I like the execution. I like the line. I'm not trying to say this will be the first hole of the video that no one gets a birdie or no pig gets a birdie, but odds are not looking good here. That's up there. I really am not giving these little twigs calling themselves trees. I'm not giving them a lot of credit. I really feel like I threw 2 pretty good shots with the Nexus, but I hit the trees, and I mean, disc golf is trees. Now, if you guys have been watching the pig trials, you saw the star pig, you recognize this hole, because we had a moment with this tree right here. You're kidding me, bro. First try. So, goal is to not throw it into that tree. About the same spot that we almost always end up. Short left. And it's gonna end up, it's gonna end up in a better place. We got a little straighter, so it's gonna have an easier approach into the green than the other one's gonna have, than the Nexus is gonna have, but should still somewhat be the same score. Well, call me a liar, because we have never been far enough down here on this tee shot during the pig trials that we can actually see the basket. I think I gotta give it enough to get around these trees, but then short it. Yeah, our pro's sitting with the advantage here. It has a stroke heading into the last hole. The other one's parked, so. You like that little geometry there? Little headwind coming up at us. You can see that white thing dangling off that branch. Headwind coming at us, throw it nose up, let it push. Little bow, bow, bumper ball off the tree. 8-ball, corner pocket. It's a pick par. The tree that we bounced off of, I was kind of honestly okay if I threw directly at it, because the camera is currently sitting next to that tree, and I felt pretty confident I can make that putt. This is where being the wind dummy could come back to fight it. We thought it might have caught up to him on hole, whatever the one hole was, but it didn't. Still was able to save the birdie. Nexus has got to get the birdie here to have a chance. 300 feet downhill. Just got to throw a laser. I hit another telephone pole wire, but we're putting. We're in circle 1 there. Ooh. Our pro is closer. Something that I figured or saw there, confirming suspicions throughout. You can see that the Halo Nexus kind of just zipped straight down here. They both fluttered out of my hand, but the Halo Nexus zipped down here. Whereas in that much of a crosswind, the R Pro actually stood up a little bit. So I think I can confirm that the Halo Nexus picks are more overstable. That's clutch, Gene, right there. All right, our pro. Tried to rise up, but it's stuck. So, our Pro Pigs, readily available, really great, really reliable. Truly, if I have a qualm with our Pro, it is the durability, right? Like, having to cycle pigs as often as I do. Like, when I put the video out and I was like, oh, I have over 60 pigs in my collection. I mean, as a guy that throws them a lot and gives them away a lot, 60 is more than I'll need in my lifetime. I'll be honest. So that means I'm burning through 4 pigs a year just to have something in that overstable slot. So I'm very curious about Halo Nexus to see its durability. So based on these two shooting so closely during the round, and really the difference maker on this one being that, like, we completely airballed a putt on 1, we completely airballed a putt on 3. If this one would have putted better, it was in just as many looks, if not better looks most of the time, than the R Pro was. I'm gonna put the Halo Nexus in the bag and we're gonna see the durability. So as I am filming this is in February, this is mid-February. If the durability of these holds up, I am completely content with these being readily available, and I hope that they're readily available. If this is 2024, let's do Halo Star in 2025. What do we think? Or if Haley King wins a Pro Tour series, a Pro Tour or Elite Plus or anything like that, what if we celebrate for her? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Did you get one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hope you have a great day. Make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdies.